Hello everybody, Mamie Pack here. I want to thank you for joining me today as we share some exciting news about next steps that we're taking. So before I do our big review, I want to give you a little bit of the background story of the why behind the what. So many years ago when I transitioned from working full-time in a classroom setting to being a stay-at-home mom, God really started stirring within me other gifts that he put in me. And so one of those was creating books and organizational products for women and for families. And so for a while, I was doing those products, so exciting, but then life happened. And if you've ever been there, you know exactly what I mean. And I put away those God-sized dreams. I locked them in my heart, and I just went on with life thinking that those things cannot come to pass. But then in December 2016, a message that I heard being a part of at church really kind of stirred back up those things that God reminded me that he put those dreams inside of me. And so that is when I said, okay, God, I am all in. I'm going to do my part to use my gifts for your glory. And so that brings us to where we are now with the support of my husband and the phenomenal godly women that I have cheering me on, supporting me, helping me be able to make this dream a reality. We are super excited to present to you our first product, which is going to be our Sermon Notes Deluxe Reflection Journal. Now, I know you all have heard of sermon notes before, where you're just kind of jotting down the notes from the messages you hear at church on Sunday, but this does that and so much more. So let's take a little inside peek. So you see inside this full color journal, you do have space to be able to record your notes from church, but you also are able to do, again, like I said, so much more. You're able to record upcoming events, what praise and worship songs spoke to you from that service. You're able to, what words? Sometimes preachers use words. I'm like, what in the world does that mean? So I want to make sure I look it up. So you have space to be able to write that down so you can go back and do the research on there. Then you have an at-home challenge. If you're like me, I used to take all these really great notes, but then I would just close my book and not do anything with it. But the purpose of this journal is to help you take the message that you get on Sunday, on Wednesday, and go ahead and apply it in your life on a daily basis. So the at-home challenge has you looking over the scripture again. Are you praying over what the message? How are you applying the message? So there's plenty of space for you to be able to reflect on how the message is impacting you and your daily walk with Christ. Plenty of space, all nice and pretty and pink and gold for you ladies. In addition, we have other 8 places for you to be able to participate. Here we have praise reports. What is God doing in your life? Let's not just keep it in our heads and in our hearts, but let's write it down so when we get to those difficult moments, we have these things to recall and be able to share. And this becomes a great keepsake to be able to share with your family many years from now, where you're able to go back and say, let me show you what God did. And we also have prayer requests. So you know how people are always asking, hey, will you pray for me? What do you do? So here's a space not only for you to record what the request is, but you're also able to, what scriptures can you pray over that? What steps does God want you to do as a result of that prayer? So this book has so much for you to be able to use on a day-by-day basis. It's great for young women. It's great for new believers. It's great for your recent college grade. It's great for you. So I hope you will take a look at the site. Go ahead, buy one for you, buy one for your friend, buy one for your grandma, and go ahead and let us know how Sermon Notes is helping you out. Thanks for joining us.